Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Tailgating. I'm Bruce. We're with Daryl and we're with Marcus. And as you may remember, we're having a contest, nice friendly contest, to see who can pick the playoff winners of each round of the NBA championship. And at the end, we're going to see who's in the finals and which one of us picks the winner. So we just recently finished round one. And at the moment, for round one, we have Daryl with 7 points. I've got 8 points, and taking the lead is Marcus. Now, don't get too cocky because for round two, if you get one right, there are 2 points this time instead of 1 point. So this way,
I get double the points.
I know. Well, it's it's the competition's harder. It's easier to pick 6 versus 1 as opposed to maybe 3 versus 4. It gets a little tougher to pick now. So
Yeah.
So anyway, so now the next one, why don't we just jump right into it? We're going to go with the East. So on the East, we have the Celtics versus the Cavaliers and the Pacers versus the Knicks. So Daryl, why don't we start with you? Which one of those do you pick on the East?
Celtics. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Now, am I wearing green?
Oh, you already got the green.
Oh, Celtics. Yeah. And the Knicks.
Knicks.
The
Celtics.
Knicks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Jalen Brunson, man. That's the name of the game. We're
All
gonna
right.
change the name of the game to Jalen Brunson.
Marcus, which ones you've got between the Celtics, Cavaliers, Pacer, and the Knicks?
They say you shouldn't follow a person. Well, I've known Daryl for a long time, and if I used to blame Daryl on something, my mom would tell me, "Well, if Daryl jumped off of a cliff, would you do it?" Right? In this situation, I'm going to have to follow Daryl's lead on this one, man. I mean, the Eastern Conference, it's just not much room for like a spoiler. I just think the Celtics in that matchup they're just the dominant team. There's just nothing that can be done about that. And the same with the Knicks. Like they're going to run through the Pacers pretty quickly, like a hot knife through butter. Like I think both of these, if either one of those series go past game 5, I'm going to be surprised. I can pretty much take it to the bank that none will go past game 6.
Cool. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to be the same. So we're going to probably not going to jump over anyone because I got to go with the Celtics. Man, I don't know what it looks like, but I've got the green in my background too. So right now, I guess the Celtics green. And I'm going with the Knicks. Same thing. Brunson really is taking control. He's quite the leader and the player. Once again, I wish the Mavericks had kept that guy, but that's the way it goes. All right. Now let's go to the West. In the West, we have Thunder versus the Mavericks and Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. So we'll start back with you, Daryl. Which ones do you pick?
So I'm gonna change up a little bit on y'all. I'm going with the Mavericks.
Oh,
I'm going with the Mavericks. Yes, I am.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. Luka and Kyrie Irving in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Then also we're gonna do some man, it's so easy to talk about what they call him, Ant-Man. But Denver, man, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah.
In a 7-game series. So I gotta stick with Denver, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Marcus, which ones you going with?
Man, that cliff, it looks really enticing right now. Yeah, I am going with the Mavericks also. Not because it's a Texas team. I just think that if there was room for one series where there to be kind of a team come out of I shouldn't say out of nowhere, because they've had a respectable team all year long. But if there was going to be room for an upset, it's going to be in the Mavericks and Thunder series. So I'm going to go with the Mavericks as well. And very much like Daryl, I mean, you know me, I think I got the Nuggets to win it all, but I'm going to take them in that series over the Timberwolves as well.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm going with Mavericks, sticking with them for same reasons. A little bit concerned because Kleber got hurt. I know he's not a real critical cog, but he has been playing the best of his career right now. And he does give rest to the other 2 guys without a bunch of a fall down. But I don't think it's going to be that much. So I'm going with the Mavericks. And then Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. I think that can be a really close, exciting series. but going with the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are really the team to beat until they face the Mavericks this year.
Oh, you think it's going to be an interesting series, huh?
I do think that one's going to be a good series.
Yeah, I'm looking for that series too. I to Daryl's point around Luka and Kyrie. I agree. I think that's going to be probably for me. That's going to be out of the four series that are left. That's the one I think is going to be the most interesting. So I guess only time will tell. But the way things are going, if we win it out based on our predictions, not really much room for any leapovers, right?
Not this time, but
Yeah.
just to see, remember now, the finals, you can change your mind. Now, if you change your mind, we take a point, because in the finals, you get 5 points, but if you change your mind, it goes 4-3. So be really careful with this. But Daryl, you went with the Celtics and Nuggets, with the Celtics winning it all. Are you staying with that, or are you going to change?
I'm staying right there.
Okay, then Marcus, you went with the Bucks and the Nuggets, with the Nuggets winning it all. What about you?
Well, I'm going with the in terms of the finals. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go with I'm going with the Nuggets and the Celtics. That's how I see this playing out.
And who's going to win?
Oh God, I'm the Nuggets. You got to be taught how to win a championship. Sorry, I think the Celtics are strong, but once they get there, they lose. They'll know exactly what they need to do to win next year.
All right. Well, I'm going with the Celtics and the Mavericks because they're both green. I got green in the background. But anyway, Mavericks, I really think they've gelled at the right time. Those guys are really playing hot. I know it'd be quite the upset, but I'm going to stay with the Mavericks. So that's my picks. So anyway, you guys out there, thanks for watching. But like, share, but most importantly, give us some comments below. Let us know if you agree with our picks, disagree with our picks. Or if you have other picks and you'd like to just add to the discussion, we'd love to hear what you have to say. Subscribe, because once this series is over, we'll get back on, tell you who's in the lead at this point, and we'll make our next selection. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right.